Alright, let's get real here. Because you've been waiting far too long. Waiting for the world to give you a sign. Waiting for someone to say, yeah, you can go now. You're out there in your head, stuck in a loop, like a hamster on a wheel, running, but never getting anywhere. Every day is the same. Turn on the news, and there it is, fear everywhere, telling you the world is falling apart, that you don't matter, that you're powerless, that you're just another cog in the machine. But let me tell you something straight, that's a lie. You've been brainwashed by the media, by society, by everyone around you, who tells you that you're small and insignificant. You've been conditioned to believe that everything around you dictates your life. But it's the exact opposite. You're the one who controls it. You're the one who gets to decide the rules. Not the news, not the government, not the economy, you. So how the hell did you get stuck in this fear loop? I'll tell you, you believed the lies. You let them in. You thought, well, the world is messed up, and I'm just a small part of it. Maybe if I wait long enough, someone will fix it for me. Maybe if I just hold on, the world will change and then I can move. Sound familiar? You've been waiting for permission from some outside force to give you the green light to take action, but here's the kicker. No one is coming to give you permission. Think about it. How much time have you wasted day after day stuck in this cycle of waiting for the next news cycle to tell you if you should be scared, if you should be worried, if you should be prepared? You're letting the media suck the life out of you. It's like a fucking vampire, isn't it? Feeding on your fear, draining your energy. And it feels real, doesn't it? Every headline you read, every little news update, it gets into your bones. Makes you feel like you can't do anything, like you're just too small, too powerless to make a difference. But I'm here to tell you, that's absolute bullshit. You've already done it. Think back to a time when you took action, despite everyone around you telling you to wait. Remember that moment? The time you stepped up and said, fuck it, I'm doing this anyway. That was you in full control. You did it once and you can do it again and again and again. Because that's how this works. The more you do it, the easier it gets. But you have to cut off the fear. Let's break this down. You're sitting there, waiting for the world to tell you when it's your turn. What if I told you that's the trap? The trap is waiting. Every second you sit there, craving external validation, you're wasting your life. You're not being the real you. You've got to let go of the need for permission. The world doesn't control you. Your beliefs do. So what if you switched your beliefs right now? What if you said, I control this. I move when I decide. I create my own reality. The outside world doesn't get to decide for me. I know you've heard this before, but it's time to really hear it. Your thoughts create your world. Your beliefs shape your experience. The news, the world, they're just reflections of your inner state. When you change what you believe about yourself, the world has to change with it. And guess what? This is a law of the universe. It's not some new age fluff. The law of attraction is real. Because it's based on the science of energy. What you put out, you get back. If you're stuck in fear, that's what you're attracting. If you're waiting for someone to tell you it's okay, you're reinforcing the idea that you don't have control. But what if you could break that cycle right now? So here's the trick. Instead of looking outside for validation, look within. Ask yourself, what do I want to create today? And then just do it. Don't wait. Take action. Small action, big action. It doesn't matter. Action creates momentum. And momentum is the antidote to fear. Let's talk about fear for a minute. Fear is not a bad thing. In fact, it's one of your greatest allies. Fear is just excitement in disguise. Think about it. When you feel afraid, it's your body telling you that something important is happening. That's all it is. Fear is a natural reaction to stepping out of your comfort zone. It's a signal you're about to grow. So when fear shows up, you don't run from it. You lean into it. You use it. It's not a signal to stop. It's a signal to go. And this is where you've been going wrong. You've been letting fear control you. The news tells you to be afraid and you listen, but now it's time to take that power back. When fear hits, you can reframe it. You don't have to let it paralyze you. You can say, okay, I'm scared, but this means I'm about to level up. This means I'm on the verge of something big. And here's how this shifts everything. When you stop waiting, when you stop looking outside for permission, when you start leaning into your fear, instead of letting it run your life, you become unstoppable. You get shit done. You don't just wait for life to happen to you. You get out there and you make it happen. Now let's address the big elephant in the room. Why are you still letting this fear-based system keep you small? What are you so afraid of? You're afraid of judgment, aren't you? Of people thinking you're crazy for taking control of your life. You're afraid of what people will say if you stop waiting and start acting. Maybe you've convinced yourself that your actions won't matter. That you're just one person in a sea of millions. But that's the trap. That's the lie. The truth is, every time you take action, no matter how small, you shift the world around you. You influence your environment. You inspire others. You show people what's possible. When you stop waiting and start doing, you become a leader, not a follower. And here's the secret. The more you act from this place of certainty, the more you'll start attracting people who believe in you. The more you'll attract the resources, the opportunities, the support that you need to keep going. And as you begin to embody this, others will start to do the same. You are the spark. And sparks start fires. So now let's break the loop. The news, the fear, the waiting. It's all part of a system designed to keep you small, to keep you from realizing your true power. So stop feeding that system. Stop looking outside yourself for permission. The world changes when you change. When you make that internal shift, the universe shifts with you. But here's the real kicker. This is your power. It's always been your power. And now you're going to use it. Because no more waiting, no more permission. You're in charge. And from this moment on, you move with purpose, with passion, with certainty. You're not a cog in the machine anymore. You're the one turning the gears. So are you ready to stop waiting? Are you ready to own your power? It's time to make the world work for you, instead of the other way around. Now go, move, create. You've got this.